This video constitutes the first part of the solution to problem number 26 uploaded on 28th November of 2020. And as already mentioned in the video corresponding to the problem number 26, it is appropriate to inform all that 3 separate videos will be required to complete the solution to this problem, of which this is the first one. However, the third one will be about the evaluation of a standard integral used in the solution to the problem, but is not less important by any means. This information is especially meaningful to any audience choosing any one of such interlinked videos and may not have been able to realize the meaning of the video. So the message to everyone is loud and clear. If you are interested, watch all the 4 videos, that is 1 for the problem and 3 for the solution. And if you are not, do not watch any one of the 4 videos linked to each other. Anyway, moving ahead with the solution, the free body diagram of the ball is drawn on the top left corner of the board. I repeat, the free body diagram of the ball is drawn on the top left corner of the board, where its weight mg acts downward and the viscous drag force gamma square v square acts upward tangentially. The equation of motion of the ball is given in equation 1. Please see that on the top of the board. Dividing both sides of equation 1 by m and using a equal to dv dt, equation 1 reduces to equation 2. Please find equation 2 just below equation 1. Where in equation 2, gamma square by m equal to k square, another constant, and is equal to 10 meter inverse, as written on the board just adjacent to equation 2. Separating variable and integrating both sides of equation 2, one gets equation 3. Please find equation 3 just below the diagram. To integrate equation 3, the integrand is algebraically manipulated as shown in the next few steps. All those steps are shown and those steps are at the heart of the problem. So please look at those steps very carefully and diligently. And finally, after performing all those steps, equation 4 as shown on the right side of the board is obtained. Please see equation 4 very carefully. It is also a very important part of this first portion of the solution. Now, using the initial condition that v equal to 0 at t equal to 0 as written on the left side of the board, the constant of integration c1 appearing in equation 4 comes out to be 0, which is equation 5. Find equation 5. Using equation 5 in equation 4, one easily obtains equation 6. Please see equation 6 just adjacent to equation 5. Now, applying componendo dividendo or using componendo dividendo on equation 6, equation 7 is obtained. Equation 7 is the last equation for this part of the solution appearing at the bottom of the board. So please see that equation 7. Starting from equation 7, remaining part of the solution will be discussed in the next 2 videos. I hope that till now the solution is clear to all of you. Thanks for watching.